Hello everyone and welcome back. We're going to be doing the 3 marker challenge. I have my son here and he's going to pick them out because when I touch them I could tell which ones they are. I have 3 different kinds of markers. So there is Prismacolor, there's Brushmarker by Winsor & Newton, and there is
Microns?
Copic. I have very few Copic. I've heard people say Copic. I think Copic is the correct way to pronounce that. Could be Copic. I don't know, but Copic sounds good to me. So I'm gonna go with that. Okay, where was I? So yeah, so I've got him blindfolded. Well, he's not blindfolded yet, but I'm gonna have him blindfolded in a second, and he's gonna pick out the markers. I don't want you to look at them. Don't look at them. Okay, you don't look at them. Yeah, put your blindfold on already, because I don't want you to see. Here they are. See that? I've got a ton of Prismacolor, a few Copic. I really only have the skin tones, and I actually have the gray tones in the brush marker. Now I am going to pull out the blender, and I have 2 blacks, so I'm actually gonna pull those out because leave the blender. I can't leave the blender. Why would I leave the blender?
Don't you use it?
Not really, and it is no color. It doesn't have a color in it, the blender.
Alright, so it doesn't count. Only colors.
I'll take out 1 black because there are 2 blacks in here. And is this a blender? I can never find the blender. Okay. Cool gray. Okay, and I'm taking out the grays. The cool gray. And I'm leaving it. Okay, just get that blender out of here. And I'll leave the black. 1 black. Oh, there's still 2 blacks in here. I'll take this one out. Yeah. Because I have a black Prismacolor in here too. Okay. So, let's see here. Is this a blender? I don't know where the blender is.
Time?
Honey, you could take off your blindfold for now because you're not even facing the markers. Okay, we are leaving it for now. Can't find it. If we pick it, yeah, if we pick the blender, oh, there it is. I found it.
Okay.
There it is. It just stuck out to me.
Okay, now.
Okay, you ready? So here he is.
See things?
He's blindfolded. Can't see anything, and his eyes are closed.
Okay, let's do a test. Make sure
that
I'm not.
That you're not what?
That I'm not faking it. Do something. So, like, how many fingers am I holding up?
But you could just answer me wrong if you were faking it. How would I know, really, if you weren't faking it?
What? Okay. How am I close?
You're just gonna turn your head up. You're not even gonna look in that direction. Okay, not that high up. I don't want you to hurt your neck. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Pick out 3 markers. Give them a stir. Okay. We've stirred enough. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Huh? Oh, why? Okay.
Can I take my blindfold off?
They're basically 2 of the same color. Actually, they're not. It's good. It's good. And then there's blue. So, let's get a paper and show what the 2 colors are.
Alright.
That's perfect right there. What was this from?
Channel numbers.
Oh, okay. I have nothing to lean on, so this is gonna kind of
be hard.
Okay, this is the E00. Oh, at least it wasn't the E000. So this is the skin tone.
That looks, the tip looks orange.
Yeah, but it dries super pale. Okay, and then, sorry I'm moving the camera around so much. I actually have it charging and I can't pull it to where it's comfortable. This side or this side, either side, it doesn't matter.
This side. This is Prisma.
And that's darker, so
that
that's
looks like
good because we got
extreme brown.
Yeah, that's darker.
And
that's really good.
Okay, this is B or PB 69.
What's the color name? Okay, this is Goldenrod.
This is called Blue State.
And I think I already said it, but the Copic is E00. And that one is what?
This is literally called Blue Slate.
Blue Slate. Okay.
It actually sounds very nice.
There we go. Sorry about my ugly thumbnail. Ew. Okay.
Okay, this is a nail tutorial.
That's the nail that always gets ruined because it's the one I do wire wrapping with too. So it's a mess and my skin's all dry and oof, that's horrible.
It's BP145.
Okay.
And
it's like a periwinkle. Okay, a darker periwinkle, but still.
Darker periwinkle.
There they are.
Okay.
So
you
see,
have to...
the skin tone's very light. I can work with this. I don't like these colors, I have to say.
You have to draw anything with this. Oh, right. Can we go over some of the rules?
I'm not crazy about these. There's not even anything I could...
Annabelle.
You just call me Annabelle.
Yes. But still.
Okay, now that's mommy to you, okay?
Hey, it's Mia.
I don't care what we're doing. It's mommy to you, mister.
Okay, okay, can't we go over some of the rules? Are you allowed to use Sharpies?
I'm gonna use ink to sketch.
Okay, so
but
ink.
No Sharpie as far as like coloring with black, I don't think. I'm just using ink for line work, but I'm not using black or grays for shadows or anything because I think that's adding another color in there. I'm going with, like serious, like for real. 3 markers and I meant it. 3 colors. So
I heard you saying, oh no, while I was picking these out.
Yeah, because of that light pale, because you basically got 2 neutral tones. These 2. They're just like the same color. Well, this is more golden and this is like a peachy skin tone. But still, now that I see how much darker this is than that, I didn't think this was that dark. Well, at first I thought this was a different color that you picked out. This one. I didn't think it was that one. I thought it was the new one I got. Because it kind of looks like that. The color kind of looks the same on here. But no, I could see now that this is way darker. And they're both that same kind of tone. So I was like, oh no, but now it's okay. I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to the next part of the video, which will be making a sketch
with 3 colors and outline with black ink.
Now I'm gonna make a sketch that's not necessarily I think I'm just gonna try to draw. What should I draw?
Anything. You could even make something from a game.
I don't want anything from a game. I don't want anything like... It's got to be from my imagination, but just tell me something.
A
girl? A face? I could definitely do skin with this.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
We've got good skin tones here. I'm going to do a face.
Okay, a face.
I need nose practice anyway.
Yeah,
Cause,
with the whole clown or mime incident. I like calling it a clown.
Mime incident.
It looks like
she doesn't look at all like a clown. Well, maybe because of the white face and the lines on her face. It's a clown. She's not a clown. She's a mime.
There's no difference.
Totally different.
There's no difference.
And she's pretty. I think she's pretty.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. So we'll see you in a bit. So right now I'm mixing my colors and checking to see how many different tones I could get. I could get one with the goldenrod on top of the blue, and that is like a deep brass color, and then a rich brass color, and then I could get a grayish blue when I put the blue on top of the goldenrod, or a more blue gray when I put the blue on top of that E00, and vice versa. So there is a lot of tone variation just with using these three colors. I think I got pretty lucky actually with the colors that my son chose. So this is the sketch I'm going to be using. It is of Zelda from Breath of the Wild. I didn't just do this, I did it a while back, and I just did a print screen from my Facebook page. I just opened the image and did a print screen and printed it out and then sketched it. That's why there's this border around it, because it was just the black from the screen. Anyway, I'm going to use this one. It's not a perfect sketch and my paper is sort of dented, but I think the markers will wet that down and then it'll be okay. So yeah, like I said, it's not a perfect sketch. The waterline's too high, the irises are huge, but we're gonna go with this one. And I kept the sketch simple. But yeah, let's get started. So here I am starting to color the face, and with that E00, I am just getting kind of like my base tone down, I guess. I like to get my lightest down and then my darkest, because I feel like I could layer on top of my lightest, and my darkest gives me an idea of what my my darkest tone is going to be, so where I would want my mid-tones, right? So, and this is all going to look kind of blotchy, and that's just the way I work. It's very scary to see that, right? I panic. This is where I panic. But I kind of just keep working at it, and it looks blotchy, and it is blotchy, but I kind of know I'm going to put colors on top of that, you know. And it really only looks blotchy because of this paper I'm using. This is like this cardstock I got, and it's like 3 for $5. So it was like 3 packs of cardstock for $5, and one was this one, the white one, and it's linen and it's smooth, so it's not like absorbent at all. So the color just kind of lays on top of there. When you paint it on, it looks very blotchy, and like you could see the lines, but after a little while it kind of dries, and dries pretty evenly. There's still some, you know, some variation. It's not a perfect smooth finish, but I really like it. I like that look. So that like kind of like a paint by number look, you know. So yeah, I got 3 packs. There was this white linen one. There is a pearl color that has like little shimmering stuff. I think it was called Pearl. And then I got a gray, and the gray one is also smooth,
They're all smooth actually. Well, not smooth. The linen one is not smooth, but none of them will absorb any type of marker. And eventually it will, but not right away. So it's kind of a little tricky to draw on top of it because your color will spread. But I liked it. I liked it. It's like a watercolor effect. So yeah. And the nose. I really dislike drawing noses on cartoony stuff. I have no issues with noses when it's something that's supposed to look realistic, like portraits. I have no issues then. It's when it's like a cartoon and I wanna, like when I can't be detailed with the shadows and the highlights and stuff. When I can't put a lot of detail into that, that's when I have issues. So I guess because when you're doing cartoons, you know, your shadows are going to be wider, you know, they're or less with less gradation. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But, um, but yeah, so noses are difficult for me. There's just something about it where it comes when it's a cartoon nose. And the same with the eyebrows. Cartoon eyebrows are super difficult. I don't really know what I want to do with it. Oh, and the eyelashes. Okay, it's just all difficult, all complicated. No, but seriously, the eyelashes, I haven't figured out how I want to do my cartoony eyelashes yet. So, and I kind of wish I had done them like they were in the sketch, where they were just these thick, very defined, clumpy eyelashes. And I really liked it, but while I was doing this, I didn't think of that, and I just went ahead and started doing lines and then, you know, like individual eyelashes, and then it was too late. So at this point, I'm thinking it all looks like sepia, so I'm bringing in the blue. And I was just going to do the blue stones, but then I started also adding blue highlights, shadows, and I really liked the look it gave it. It broke down all that neutral tone, all those browns. It broke that down and gave it, you know, something else. So I really like that blue on top of that goldenrod color, and I think I will be using that more in the future for shadows. Over orange, I'll be using blue. Not all the time, but you know, sometimes. So here I am coloring the eyes in. I kind of wish I would have had light gray to add some shadows to the whites of the eyes. I feel like they stick out too much, or there's too much contrast in the eye because of it. But I didn't want to do the... Now that I think about it, I could actually have done blue with or some of that E00 color, that pale color, with some blue over it, or vice versa. And that might have added some light pale gray highlights. Shadows. But I didn't think of it back then. I might try that later. But I think in the finished product, it doesn't look that bad. I think it looks really good, actually. So there's the hair, and I like how the hair turned out. It's kind of like very, there's a lot of highlights and stuff in it, but it's more solid than what I'm used to doing hair. You know, more blocky, just solid, but I like it. I think I'm going to be doing more hair like that. Normally I do each strand individually, and here I didn't worry about it so much. I just kind of worried about getting all the color in, and then just, did the definition with going over it more and more. And normally I do my hair by like each section. When I'm doing something big like that, I find it easier to work in sections. So I would do like the entire section of hair and all the highlights and all the shadows of that section before I move on. But I really like this. It gave her a softer look, I think, the way I did her hair. So it went from the harsher look of her face to like this soft, flowing, light hair. So I like it. Anyway, right now I am going to let you listen to some music that I found, and it is, I don't know if the actual artist is Doug Maxwell, Meteorite Productions. I'm not sure if that's the actual artist or if he just, it's like his studio or whatever. Anyway, this is, I forgot what it was called. It's called Renaissance Castle by Doug Maxwell.